Anyway, Mr. Speaker, at this time I'm happy to yield to my good friend from the other side of the aisle, from Georgia. 2 minutes. Gentleman from Georgia, Mr. Barrow.
Gentleman from Georgia is recognized for 2 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I thank the gentleman for yielding. Mr. Speaker, I rise today as a supporter and a sponsor of this resolution, and I appreciate my friend from Virginia, Mr. Rigell, for working with me on this bipartisan effort to hold the administration accountable. Under current law, the President is required to notify Congress prior to releasing any prisoners from Guantanamo Bay. Unfortunately, he failed to do that this summer when he transferred 5 high-priority detainees in exchange for Sergeant Bo Bergdahl. Although I'm grateful that Sergeant Bergdahl has been reunited with his family, I strongly disagree with the President's decision to negotiate with terrorists. And I certainly don't agree with the President's decision to make this prisoner exchange without first consulting with Congress in the manner required by federal law. The freeing of terrorists poses a national security threat to Americans and our armed forces, and it complicates our current efforts to combat terrorism worldwide. Negotiating with terrorists will only weaken this nation in the future and encourage other terrorists to kidnap Americans in an attempt to extort future prisoner exchanges. Checks and It's unacceptable for this or any other administration to treat Congress as an afterthought or adversary, particularly with decisions impacting our national security, and especially since, in this case, Congress could have helped the President get this decision right. For all these reasons, Mr. Speaker, I urge my colleagues to support this resolution, and I yield back.
Gentleman from Georgia yields back his time. Gentleman from Washington is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I yield 3 minutes.